Hello, my name is Sean Copeland and I'm Chairman and CEO of Regent Bank, and welcome to another edition of Regent Elevate, our weekly video series. Today we're going to continue with part 2 on how to be promotable. What are the things you can do no matter where you're at in your organization to move up? Maybe middle management to senior, maybe it's entry level to middle management. Last time we covered 5 keys to being promotable, and so today we're going to present the last 5. So I'm just going to jump straight in. The number 6 way to be more promotable in your job is to build others up. I had a very good friend coming out of college who he developed this way of promoting his fellow employees. So every time they would do something good, he would send a bank-wide email and he would brag on them, and he was viewed as a great team player, and he got promoted, and then he bragged on that group and he got promoted again, and today he's a regional manager over multiple states, and I'm convinced a lot of it is because he would build his other teammates up. He didn't gossip. We don't want to criticize our coworkers. We don't want to get upset easily. We want to be viewed as someone that can be counted on and is always talking positively about others. Number 7 is you have grit. Grit is when you just don't give up. You figure out a way. You're a problem solver. No matter what is thrown at you, you don't give up until you have it figured out and completed. If it takes all night to get something done, you do that. You have grit. Some employees have it, some employees don't. You know, they prefer to just kind of give up and make excuses. Some people just figure out how to get the job done. Number 8. You're confident enough to tell the truth, even if it is to someone above you or to a peer within the organization. This is so important because none of us want to be surrounded by yes men or yes women. But the corollary to this is you need to do it in such a way that you don't offend everybody. So there is clearly a way to give feedback and to give honest assessments to someone without offending them and being personal about it, and helping them to know that you're just out for the good of the organization and not just yourself. Number 9, you have what we call gravitas. You have a certain professional appearance. You carry yourself in a certain way. You always not only look nice, but you're alert, you're ready to do the job. You just have a way about you that appears more executive in the way that you come across. And again, part of this is how you dress and how you look, but part of this is how you project yourself. How you do you smile? Are you pleasant? You know, do you speak clearly when you're in meetings? Do you speak with confidence? So just an overall gravitas, I think, is very, very important when you're trying to move up within an organization. And then finally, you take initiative and you are a self-starter. It is just a fact that some employees come to work, they do a good job, they clock in, clock out, and go home. Some people are always looking for ways to make the organization better. They're looking outside of the box. They're looking at, you know, things that haven't been thought of before, and they're constantly trying to find a way to improve, and they're not waiting for others to constantly tell them what to do. My team will tell you that is probably number 1 on the list for me. I am the opposite of a micromanager. Maybe I'm a non-manager, maybe what you say. But my theory is that when you hire really good people and give them the expectations for the job, then you need to let them do their job. And it doesn't make sense to me if I have to sit around and tell you what to do all the time in your job. I might as well do the job. And so I think it's very, very important that you have initiative and that you are a self-starter. So the final 5, just to summarize, are build others up, don't tear them down, have grit, figure out how to get the job done, tell the truth, even when it's to someone above you, have gravitas, or a presentation that is pleasing and very professional, and take initiative and be a self-starter. So next time we're going to complete this series with the top 5 ways to ensure that you never get promoted. So we'll cover that next week, and I'm so glad you joined us. Have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you.